My drawing process from start to finish. Start, finish.
I want someone to tell me what to eat, what to like, what to hate, what to rage about, what to listen to, what band to like.
Once you're playing alone, you'll be answering twice. Be easy for you Geminis.
How did he know I was a Gemini? What the fuck? I did not put my birthday in!
Big questions in a...
I'm an artist.
Oh, really? What kind of art?
I don't feel sad. I don't feel anything. It's a filthy world we live in. It's a filthy, goddamn, helpless world.
His voice means to deceive you. My voice just wants to lead you.
Daydream, I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours.
What? No, I am a real person. Maybe we have a bad connection. I'm sorry about that.
Will you tell me you're not a robot? Just say I'm not a robot, please.
I am a real person.
art sucks is because you don't warm up. Alright, I'm kidding, but warm-ups are my cheat code. And here's some of my favorites. Lines in different directions to help with my line control. Circles to warm up my wrist. Curved lines in different directions to help you with form. And my favorite is boxes to help with perspective and understanding 3D shapes. And my least favorite, cylinders. Same reason as the boxes, but in a more organic shape. You can tell I'm bad at these. And I try to do this before any sketch session, so my sketches turn out the way that I like.
I extend my hand like a mob boss and allow you to kiss my ring. But when you lean closer, you see it's one of those glow-in-the-dark spider rings you win at arcades.
You disrespect me. I mean my spooky spider ring, which cost me 50 tickets at Funtime Arcade and Pizzeria. Vinny, hit her with the sticky hand.
This is the oldest sketchbook I still own. This is a more recent sketchbook, and in this video I'm going to talk about making progress. First, I hope you all can tell that I really did start from zero. I am self-taught and I never felt talented. I simply made a lot of drawings. These ones are from the Zen monastery where I used to live. That's a long story for another time. I was also a substitute teacher once. Please, please, please don't tell my former students that Mr. K is on TikTok. The point is, I had to learn human proportions, perspective, and how to draw with confidence, all from making a lot of mistakes. I mean, just look at these color choices. Now, fast forward a few years and I am traveling in Spain. Another long, fun story. But here you can see I have a lot more creative control in terms of composition, color, and storytelling. I have some tips I can recommend for making the most of your time, so if you follow for more, I'd be happy to share them with you.
come with me as I was invited to the pop-up and Geek-Lork intimate performance on Thursday. It was really cute. There was a bunch of merch, different craft activities. There was also a guest book you can sign in. However, I didn't record that. You could take a picture with Kingsley. Super cute. And then midway through, like around 7-8 p.m., Keith went on stage and it was amazing. Honestly, if you are a fan of like medieval, like kind of tavern music, it was beautiful. So a lot of storytelling between each of the songs, and I think there was amply sitting, at least when I went. They played a couple of 10 songs afterwards, and they also did a little meet and greet, which I went with my sister. It was amazing, and of course I got the set list and a couple of merch as well. Thanks!
Thank you so much for your request. I would love to show you guys how I draw monolids. So last time I showed you how to draw eyes with a crease, and to draw monolids there's just a couple slight anatomical differences. But the process for my initial sketch is still the same, so start with an almond or football shape, shade in your irises, and then you can shade in all around the eyes. Once we start adding details, there's a few features I like to keep in mind. I find that the tear ducts and outer corners tend to be more defined, the eyelashes usually point down, and the eye shape is usually a bit narrower. So keep those things in mind when you're drawing. Now I know you guys are going to hate me, but I went ahead and drew the rest of the face. I know it happened so fast, but this is all about the eyes. So just to make sure we're all on the same page, a monolid is simply an eye shape that does not have a crease. The feature is most typically seen in people of East Asian descent, but it is common in many races, and not all Asian people have them. I find them to be beautiful and I love drawing them, so hopefully this encourages you to include more diversity in your art too. Alright guys, thank you for listening. Goodbye.
I could go back to when I first learned to draw like this, here's what I'd tell myself. Block in the big shapes first. When sketching, especially when drawing architecture and buildings, don't start with the details. As tempting as it is, use light, quick lines to map out the general outline to get the proportions down before fully committing. Embrace wobbly lines. They actually give your sketches life. I'm a perfectionist who loves a ruler, but when it comes to sketching, I've realized your slightly imperfect line work is your style. Freehanding keeps it human and adds personality. Simplify what you see. Remember, you don't have to draw everything. When sketching a complex building, choose 3 to 4 key shapes or details that define it. No need to fully replicate. You really just want to capture the overall essence. Now, this one sounds weird, but draw with your whole arm and not just your wrist. I was told this ages ago in architecture school, and that's how you get more smooth and controlled lines. No wrist flicking sketching. And lastly, work through your mistakes, which basically just means don't panic when you think you quote unquote messed up. This is the hardest one for me. If a perspective is a little off, just keep going. Once you finish, no one's gonna notice when looking at the whole picture. That's the beauty and the illusion of art. Hope these tips are helpful for anyone who wants to try drawing like this, and let me know if you want a part 2.
Today I'm gonna finally show you the highly requested how to draw a face tutorial. Pick a reference. Today I'm using one from the front view. I start off by sketching an oval shape, and then I sketch out the direction of the eyebrows, the eyes, the nose and the mouth. They are all parallel, so I use a few lines to indicate where they should go. I use the circular motion to roughly sketch out where the features go, and then I will go back later to define them. I define the nostrils and the tip of the nose where the highlight will be, and then I can measure with my eyes how low the lips should be. The corners of the mouth should always be roughly aligned to the pupils of the eyes. Once I'm done with the lips, I can tell how low the chin should be. Remember, it is totally fine to go back and adjust your sketch. For the eyes, I make sure that both inner corners are the same distance from the nose so that they are symmetrical, and I pay attention to the distance from the top of the eyes to the eyebrows to make sure that they are not too high or too low. Now it is time to define the features more and to start sketching out the frame of the face and the hair. When drawing the jaw, make sure to look at the angle of the lower part of the jaw and the side of the face to make sure that they match the reference. And then it is time to color, which will really bring your sketch to life. I hope this was helpful, and let me know what other tutorials you want to see.